Hello and welcome to Wealthy Money TV. In this week's episode, my name is Vangile Makwakwa, and in this week's episode, we're going to be talking about the frustration of not having enough money to invest. Welcome, Chenine, and thank you again.
Thank you very much for having me.
Okay, so Chenine, what can people do if they don't have enough money to invest? So sometimes you're not making a lot of money to invest, so you're frustrated. How do you deal with that frustration?
Well, that's a very difficult question, and I understand that most people feel that they don't have enough, and that's generally because they feel that you have to have so much to start.
Yes.
And that's not really the case. If you just give up a few luxuries, don't go to movies every weekend, only every second weekend. It's actually not a lot that you've got to start with. If you can just start off with 100 Rand a month into a bank account, if you can start with 200 Rand going to unit trust, that's already a basic amount that you're starting with, and you will find you'll be so proud of yourself when it starts to tick over.
Okay, so that would actually mean that people need to create some kind of budget.
Absolutely. Budgets are very, very important. In fact, most people are too scared to have a budget.
So the first thing when I started with you, I remember this, was you asked if I had a budget and you were shocked because I had a budget.
You did very well.
And I was able to produce a budget, and I was horrified when you told me that many people come to you and you have to start from scratch with budgeting. So just in a very short sentence or just a brief description of how can people start budgeting, especially if you have this real fear of budgets. I used to think budgets was something that was invented to just frustrate me and just make my life a misery.
Look, budgeting, you don't have to have a fancy program. You've got a lovely program that you use, but you can actually just use a normal Excel spreadsheet. You write down on the one side exactly the companies or the places that you have to pay for, food, rent, and you put your salary at the top and you do your deductions. It's pretty simple. As soon as you see it on paper, you'll find a lot of people see things on their bank account deductions. I thought I stopped that gym contract like a year ago, and here it's still coming off. So it's all those little things that you actually only pick up when you've done a budget.
Okay. So probably the best thing to do with the budget is also to get your most recent monthly statement and start to see what are the debit orders that are coming off, right?
Absolutely.
That's actually the best way to do it. I'd never thought of that before.
And once you see it actually in front of you on paper, it's reality.
Yes.
And then you think, you know what, I actually don't need that.
Yes.
Or I've been wasting my money on that. Or look at the interest that these people are charging me for this item. And sometimes for small things, like even people that buy, say for example, a couch.
Yes.
Rather save up and pay for it cash.
Okay.
So sit on a box for a while, people don't mind. Pay for it cash, you will find when you get into the habit of buying cash for your items, you will never want to go back to buying it on credit.
Yes. What I suggest to everyone, and what I've shared on the blog as well, is that take envelopes. It's just like write whatever is groceries on one envelope, on another fun account, because I'm a believer in fun, and then on another electricity or household, other stuff, and then put the cash in there so that every month you say, this is what I'm going to spend on groceries. And if that money runs out before the end of the month, you can have a conversation with yourself or with an advisor or with someone and just figure out where are you going wrong in terms of your budget.
Absolutely. Envelopes work well for some people. Some people, obviously, it's more internet-based.
Yes.
I think that something that's really important is if you've got a small business and you're running your own company, pay yourself into a different account. Have a business account, and sometimes I like to do it in different
Isn't that just a requirement by SARS?
No.
No?
No, you don't have to.
Wow.
So, but it's very important for yourself. You need to know that the money that you have in this separate account, and even just on the account, your fun account,
Yes.
or your account, so for example, you put into a separate account, a savings account, all the things that your debit orders are going to do,
Yes.
and then the remainder you know is yours to spend on whatever you want.
Wow.
So, you know, if they say pay yourself first, put your savings aside first, and then you know the kitty that's left over is for your movie tickets or your fun.
I love it.
Yeah.
And anyone that wants to contact Chenine and talk to her about getting their finances in order, her details are at the bottom of the screen, her phone number, her email. And of course, if you're loving what you hear, please subscribe to the Wealthy Money YouTube channel, or you can also subscribe to the Wealthy Money newsletter, or do both, because the newsletter tips come out twice a month, and the YouTube channel, the videos will be up every week. So I look forward to hearing from you in the comment section, or just shoot me an email. In the meantime, have a fantastic day. Bye!